Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, I'm doing a bit of work on the Sportster. What happened was, when I was working on the Norton, I noticed there was a bit of a grease spot, well, a fair bit of a grease spot by the front wheel, and so under a bit of further investigation I found out, or it looked like the grease seal had failed. So I thought, well, that's the next job once I finish the Norton, so here it is. I've taken the front wheel off. I've taken the guard off as well, because I thought while I had it apart I'd clean the or polish up the inner forks, so it's a good opportunity to do that. And again, while it's on the stand, I'll give it a bit of an oil change, service, filter change, that sort of thing, just generally go over the bike. And yeah, so that's what I've been up to. I'll give you, it's coming a bit closer. So I've got the caliper sitting there on a bungee cord, so there's no pressure on the hydraulic hose. I've also put a clothesline peg, I don't know if you can see that purple peg, in the caliper between the pads, just in case I touch the brake lever, but I don't think I will, but it's there as a precaution anyway. Also as a precaution, something I always do, and that's when I work on the front end of the bike or anything like that, I put some sort of cover over the tank. In this case it's just an old t-shirt doubled over. That's just in case, you know, if you scrape it with a screwdriver or drop a nut or a bolt or anything like that, you've scratched your tank and there's no going back from that. So it's an easy thing to do, and yeah, just throw something over your tank so you don't damage it in any sort of way. This is the old seal. Managed to get that out. Still got plenty of grease in there, so it's not like it's run dry or anything like that. I did notice before a few months back, a couple of spots, but it didn't take much notice. But yeah, with the bike just sitting there, there was certainly got a lot worse. So yeah, this is compare it to the new one. Excuse me. Coming down with some sort of cold, but anyway, you get that. So I don't know if you can see that. The inner rubber, the new one comes out a fair bit more right round, so this one's definitely peeled back and gone hard. But if this is the original one, it's done well, 45 years, so you can't complain about that. The bearing itself is a tapered bearing. There it is there. I wouldn't say I'm much of a guru on bearings, but from what you read and everything you see on YouTube, there's no play in the bearing itself. Again, the bike's done minimal kilometres really, or miles. It's done just over 3,000 miles for a 45-year-old bike, so you'd pretty much think the bearing would be fine. But yeah, there's no, just general check, there's no flat spots. The grease all looks really good. There's no bluing like it's ran out of grease and it's got hot. So I reckon that bearing's good to go. The outer race as well inside here is all really smooth, and yeah, no gouges or scratches. So what I'll do is I'll just clean the grease up, even though it looks fine. I'll just clean it all up and put new stuff in there and repack the bearing on both sides, of course. And yeah, put the new seals in, and it should all be good to go back on the bike. So anyway, just thought I'd show you that and what I've been up to in the man cave. So I'll continue on, put everything back together, like I said, service it, go over the bike, and then take it out for a ride. I've been on this bike for a while now, and I'm hanging out. It's a fantastic bike to ride, and I just absolutely love it. So can't wait to get it back on the road. Anyway guys, that's it for this video. So until next time, ride safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.